Welcome back everyone, we're at the Classic Motor Show, which is, I think is the official name, what everybody calls it. Classic Car Show, I think they call it? Yeah.
Like insurance.
Oh, that's the sponsor.
Yeah.
You don't use any sponsor. So I've never been, I don't think you've ever been.
No.
So we're just going to have a look around and see what we can find. There's Supras over there, and then RX-8's over there, and there's a Mazda rotary stand somewhere, so we're going to find that as well. So we're just going to take you with us and see what we can find.
I'm not going to
Yeah, so Nicole would never forgive me if I didn't film the purple car. It's got a purple flake in it. But I don't even know what it is, to be honest. Northwest Kit Car owner's group, so it must be a kit car of some description. Well, it can't be, it's on an R edge. Don't know. Subarus. See, when we were talking about this in the Formula G group, I said, oh yeah, there's RX-8s here. And I had to remind them that RX-8s were first released in 2004, so they're 20 years old. And some of these Subarus are the same. So on the website for the show, there's that Hawkeye, I think that's what that is, a Hawkeye, with a 2003 number plate on it. It's like, yeah, that's 20 years old too. See, Nicole's the Subaru fan in our house, hence the GT86. There's a lot of trade stands here.
There is a motorcycle shop at Mallory Park.
Yeah. We'll have to go through and see if there's anything interesting. I'd be amazed if I can find any Mazda related stuff in amongst all this lot. Because as much as Mazdas are classics, they don't tend to show up in this sort of place. Yeah, Draper are here. Draper are always at every show.
Let's get some more Torx things. Draper is the only ones that know.
Do they have 10 mils? They have 10 mils. 9, 11.
Any 5 for £2. 12 for 4.
These are just used sockets, aren't they?
It's actually used, but just.
I assume, well, that's not new.
No.
That is definitely not new. So, what would be amazing if they have a 53mm socket? Because that's what the flywheel on the RX-7 is. No, 54mm. But this all looks like used stuff. Or second-hand. Some of it is, at least. That's...
I can use some blades for the, the Alpha blades,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I never have blades because whenever I go to shops, they either don't have it or they're very expensive.
Foil pack is 5 for £1.25. That's not expensive.
That's for like final work, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I don't think it matters.
No, of course
But
not.
yeah, they've got some more stuff.
A rotary top, like a dreadnought.
Yes, yeah.
Or a battery, do you have it?
Not a battery one, no. I've got an actual Dremel. I do have one of their jacks though. I do like the Draper jack that I've got.
Jack has got a big like this as well.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so quick.
Yeah, well, it's got 2 cylinders in it, so when you jack it up, it goes up like twice as fast as normal. We've got Mitsubishi. And the original Colt. Yeah. The original Colt's pretty cool. So many trade stands.
We need to find that mirror. Socket and
Yeah, I don't know whether they'll be here. There's actually more. There's more trade stands here than there is at Autosport. I can tell you that. So
there's a lot
that's
of
all.
people.
Yeah, that's all trade stands.
Is the list for fans or is just people?
These are, these are car enthusiasts. Most of the people here probably own a car or a classic car, I should say.
like those big ones, I just got a lot of things to look at without doing explanation.
Yeah, there's loads to choose from. Ring drivers. Land Rover. Is that Nürburgring?
Yeah, Langstroth. I think it's I think it might be where Misha competes on.
Nice. Oh, sorry. Last years of the London Metro bus.
Let's get that from Mark.
There's a bit of everything.
What about something technical? Show me the interface.
How to build brick cars.
What is a brake car?
I have no idea. That's got to be technical though.
Oh, Lego brake car.
Oh, Lego. Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's a pretty cool idea.
And I bet they're not allowed to say Lego.
It does say that.
Oh, it does say
But I
Lego.
guess not in the title.
I guess you don't. Oh, cool. They've actually got proper instructions in there. That's pretty cool.
Oh,
2CV.
we got us something for John.
2CV racing is fun to watch though.
And is it easy accessible as well?
If you can get a 2CV and then
That's
race
the
prep
difficult
it.
bit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the race prep and getting the car is the hard bit. We've only looked at these three shells and there's like all of that down there yet. You could spend forever looking at bugs here. They've got bun bugs over here. I've never seen a bun bug in person.
It's so tall.
They open, that's how you get in. Yeah, look, you open the top and that's how you get in, that's the door. Yeah, they're pretty unique to get through. I think these were motorbike engines as well. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, you sat literally right behind the engine and your feet go down there. All the Hot Wheels you could ever want. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, good luck finding the exact one you want. Yeah, classic Mini. I don't think anybody hates a classic Mini, to be honest. It's one of those things that everybody loves. That's a big poster.
Is that Northlight?
Probably. Stone. There you go. Oh, that's the full track as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
And get back.
Well, is that, yeah, it's got that bit right on the bike.
Yeah. And they'll supply it in a cardboard tube for you as well. So we got the 787B pit crew. We've also got over there the 787. I guess that's the logo that was on the. Well, it's not a bonnet on that thing, but I've already got one of those.
Yeah, that really caught my attention.
Yeah, that's cool.
It's really flashy.
I like the Formula One nose cones,
Yeah.
fake nose cones, I guess you call them. They're cool. Oh, they got more 787B stuff around here, look. I don't think I need three. The MGs. Oranges on that side.
It'll be great if you should have one.
Yeah. A few of these ZRs. That's a nice colour. You know what, the cat In person, this looks a little bit more purple than the camera's picking it up. The camera's picking it up as just blue.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they've got that new electric convertible MG in here. We're gonna get in. Yeah, the what's it called? Cyberster. It's absolutely massive.
Yeah. It's gotta be with its electric batteries.
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Not only does it need to have a lot of batteries in it, it's got to be big to then carry all the batteries around.
And be safe still.
So, look, you can see how far apart the seats are. There's loads of room in there. Right? And then you compare it to the little one next to it, the MGB, I think this is. Look, I feel like it's a mile away to get into the car with all the crash structure and stuff that's in here.
Yeah, that's exactly
Like, that's like a good what? Probably a foot across just before you get in the car.
That's New Year cars, isn't it? It's just,
Yeah, I guess that's just a modern car thing.
so it is electric this time.
Yeah, it's full electric. Is that Aston Martin? Yeah, it is. The Aston Martin Signet that they built for emissions. It's basically a Toyota IQ that Aston rebadged and obviously redesigned and then charged you 30 grand for. I think.
Okay, and this is not Aston Martin type of prices.
I think.
It's just an upper
Well, yeah,
price car.
but considering the IQ was like a third of that.
All right.
It's,
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, how long ago was it?
Mid 2000s, I want to say,
Oh,
early
okay.
2010, something like that. I do like an Aston Martin.
Well, all I know about these games I really liked before and everything, they were very wieldy and very strong on the front.
Yeah.
A bit like
Oh, here.
the SLS or the SLR.
Here you go. This is more our speed. Under S2000.
Still a bit of a long front in terms of
Yeah, well, going from the Aston Martin to this, yeah, you've still got a really long front on it. 2002 versus the XE 2995. That's not too bad, to be fair, for a car that's only done 9,000 miles. That's cool. You thought there wasn't room in some of the other stuff, and then you look inside here.
this is for tall man, isn't it?
Yeah, like, you know, there we
All
go.
the tall men that they can fit on an MX-5, you know?
To be fair, people do put these seats in MX-5s.
Yeah.
I don't find them that comfortable, but people do
Oh,
it.
it's got rear speakers. Like, I've actually seen an
Oh, yeah.
MX-5 with them as well. There's an option.
Most MX-5s have them in the actual headrests themselves, though, as opposed to back there. But yeah, that's cool. A few Jags. Oh, this is that V6 MG, I think.
These rotary?
No, V6. Or V8? It's a V engine, I can tell you that.
Yeah.
I can't remember.
It's like a cover for later.
I don't think they made that many of these. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah, V8. Yeah, they didn't make many of
Ah,
these.
so it's all underneath these. So it's how many degrees separation? Right, we start
Yeah,
60 degrees.
I'm not sure, to be honest. 4.6 litre Mustang engine. camera. There you go. This is an E36, and that's about where my knowledge ends. They want 15 grand for this. Is this actually an M3 though?
It says so.
Okay, so it's an actual M3, so that makes it a little bit more reasonable that it's 15 grand. But still, it's got foggy headlights.
Yeah, even so.
So, 8 grand for that Mini.
Yeah, that's different. That's a more acceptable price, though.
There we go, S13. 13 grand. Most people know it as an S13. When people stop walking in front of me, there we go. Yeah, bone stock S13. Yeah. 200. It's a 200 SX here. And I think in Japan it was a 180. And then I think in America it was a 240 SX. So everybody just calls them S13s. I'm assuming the S is S chassis. Because everybody obviously calls Sylvia, that's what it is. But yeah, 13 grand for a stock, what looks like a completely stock one. It's not even an SR20. With 103,000 miles, and they want 13 grand. They've got a Peel P50. I think that's what that is. Yeah, Peel P50. That's the thing that Jeremy Clarkson drove through the BBC offices. Or Jags. Is that XE Project 8? I think
Vice President for
that, I think, for a while at least, held the speed record for a four-door saloon around the Nürburgring. Yeah, this I was not expecting. Kind of full-on gun for a gear shifter. That way. Check that shit.
a huge TV.
Yeah.
What's that for? Here, we're gonna watch some love.
This was the last thing I was expecting to see here. I'm pretty sure this is the guy that was at, I think it was at the MX-5 Owners Club rally.
I think I watched the YouTube clip of this guy on his BBR.
Yeah. I'm
I
not.
think he didn't get the full thing, just got the cameras. Must be fine.
Yeah, he's got. It looks like ITVs, so. Looking pretty standard inside. Oh, there you go. BBR Super 225 is probably what he's got on it.
Yeah, I mean, he was on the plate. He's everywhere.
Yeah.
They usually put it about the
I do like the colour of these.
BBR badge.
Yeah.
The thing is, they only do it for in season and these, I think. So no market ones or twos.
I'm not sure with BBR to be honest, because I don't look at a lot of their stuff. I do like the rear wing. There we go. That's an early MX-5, it's G-Reg. And a turbo.
And the badge would be, that's an import badge, right?
That's a UNOS badge.
Yeah.
So if it's original, if it's an original badge, yes, it's an import. But these things have been in the country for 30 years, so this could be on a UK car at this point.
I would like a small steering wheel like that. Yeah.
I found about 350 mil. For me, is about the perfect size. Yeah, import rear panel as well, so it's probably an import. Mariner blue is always a nice colour though on these. I do like these cubes.
Do you like it?
Look at the bonnet. I have no idea how they painted that. I'm assuming with a stencil.
Real Mechanics React's got Sandra, and he explains how to do this.
Oh, okay.
It's lace. You put lace on top. Do you see why it fades like that there?
Yeah. Because actually, I don't know whether you'll see it in the video. You can see sort of ripples in it, where they've then lacquered over the top. It's actually got subtle pinstripe down the side. That's cool. Split screen. Split screen burst. These are expensive now.
And expensive to run as well. And
Yeah.
very, very thin ones.
I've seen completely bare interiors just with seats and stuff running and driving go for 20 grand.
Check out the
Yeah, there's like nothing to them. It's the complete opposite of that MG's electric MG. Mark 3, Mark 2 and Mark 1s. This is the spec of my first MX-5. The green and the tan leather interior.
I do like the green.
Yeah. I had.
that was orange. Was it supposed to be orange?
Yeah, it was a Mark II thing. So the tan leather interior with the wooden steering wheel and stuff. That was a Mark I thing. And for whatever reason on the Mark II, they did the more orangey coloured stuff.
You see the rear, the things on the headrests?
Yeah.
The speakers.
Yeah, they're speakers. There's a two-door van. That looks custom. It is custom. Interesting. I think I have a thing for green cars because I like this too. I like it's the colour I like. This sort of I don't know what you call it. It's green. It's a bright neon green.
I shimmer that it changes from like
It's
yellow to...
yeah, it's very metallic. I don't know if you can make it out. Just about make it out on the camera. XR6 Turbo, it says. I assume this is some sort of American import. It can't be that much of an import because it's right-hand drive still. Australia. Because they're right-hand drive and they have pickups and, or they call them utes, don't they? The two-seater. It's cool though. Stock Supras. Like completely standard ones. Seeing more and more of these, especially when we go to Japanese car shows.
They all do value a bit better.
Yeah, because they now hold their value. R34 and R33 on this side. There's an old school Skyline. Decent engine with your turbo. Massive turbo.
What's this place?
2.6, I think, 2J is. $720 horsepower. There we go, RX-8s. The thing my engine came from, complete with irons and rotors. then the thing that everybody forgets about these is the fact that they've got suicide doors. Everyone forgets these have suicide doors. It's so much easier to get in and out of with these doors.
Especially the front.
Yeah. Obviously, I've taken all the wiring from one of these, and this wiring here that comes through the door, so where that is, that wiring that sits inside the door for the sensor to say it's shut and all that stuff, is in the boot of the MX-5. Yeah, so you can see on here, this is the REW engine. So you can see the exhaust port there. And on that one that's on the floor down there, the Renesis is in the actual iron, the same place the intake is. That's one of the changes they made between the two engines.
So you call that the housing, and then call these
Yeah,
irons.
so this is the housing.
Right,
So the thing that houses the rotor. And then the bit that goes either side of it, they're the irons.
The stuff that you have to replace all often.
So that's the apex seal. So you've got these are the two springs, and that's the seal itself.
And how often do you have this engine?
It depends. Depends if you break them or not. Your air comes in. That's then your compression stroke, as it were. And then as it comes around, here's your exhaust stroke underneath. So instead of everything happening in the same chamber, the chamber moves to the individual components.
Yeah.
And then your coolant, these are all coolant channels. So this is all coolant. So your coolant runs up and down. And then obviously your sump essentially sits under here.
Is that sustained? Is that metal actually?
No, they're not normally coloured, so that's to highlight where the water seals go.
Ah, okay.
So when my NC engine broke, one of these water seals is what went, letting coolant into the combustion chamber, hence the smoke and loss of compression. If you look on the iron here, the holes at the top of the intake and the hole at the bottom is the exhaust, and that's where they move the exhaust to. I do want an RX-3 at some point.
Stuck it out in the garage. I do like the dark blue one, the last.
Yeah, I do want one of these at some point. It's got the exhaust across the roof.
I would hope that's the intake. It doesn't make sense.
No, that's. I'm sure that's the exhaust. It looks like an exhaust.
This is for show.
I'd imagine it's a rally car of some description, or that's what it. Yeah, look. So it's got off-road tire on the back. So I imagine this is some like desert rally type thing. Recognize that engine? Yeah, I've seen a few of these done like this. I actually think I saw one turbo at one point. I don't know why they're popular for these. I assume it's one of the few engines that fits. Mercedes race car.
It's trying to replicate Cell Pepper. Is that bad?
I imagine it's a replica.
Yeah, it's not.
I'm not sure. But it doesn't look like it's got a full roll cage in it and stuff like that, so I'd imagine it probably is a
The
rack.
standstill. It's
Yeah.
incredible.
Basically on the floor. See how much tug the rear wheels got.
The colour is coming across the same on F49.
Yeah.
Very weird, isn't it? It's very green.
Yeah. The camera seems to pick up a lot of the blue. Yeah, it's a completely different colour on the camera.
Yeah.
So in person it's more of like a green, whereas on the camera it looks like a turquoise. There you go, check out the metallic paint on this. If I can get close to it.
75.
There you go. That looks more like actual flakes of glitter rather than
Yeah.
metallic paint. Just all the way over. You can see it all in the back as well. So the V8 supercharged V8 pickup. It's I think it's exclusive to Australia because it's a Holden.
Alright, yeah.
I guess this is for when you own so many classic cars that you've got to move them all together. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess you get 6 in there. Yeah, full-on 6-car transporter. I guess that's one of those things that you have to, if you have to ask how much it is, it's too expensive. Have you seen the convertible Mini? Right in the back. I've definitely spent some money on this. I think I'm just partial to green cars because I was just about to say I like this one. There's another green one. Is that a Renault Aventador with Bluey on the side of it? The only reason I know this car exists is because it was on Top Gear that one time.
Ah, right.
It was
Is it
McGann had the back like that. But this was the one car that all 3 Top Gear presenters all liked. It was, yeah, of all things. But it does the no pillar thing that the RX-8 does.
Oh, it fits 4 babies.
Oh yeah, 4 kids' car seats in the back. There's just dad cars on the side. Do we have to film the 2CV for John?
Yeah, I think we do.
Does he have a thing for 2CVs?
Yes, big time. Really, it's how we started.
See, it's been a good chat.
It's been a great fun.
Yeah.
I think there's a lot to watch, even for somebody like us, you know.
Yeah, and Supras, GTRs, MX-5s. There's a lot of interesting stuff that I've never seen before.
For sure.
Just found some dual engine minis that I didn't do any footage of, but yeah, there's a lot of variety. That's what I always find at classic car shows.
Yeah.
So I think it's worth coming back to again. And if anybody hasn't been, I would recommend you come, definitely.
A lot of cars that I think you'd never watch to see it anywhere else.
Yeah.
Even
definitely.
cars being turned on. Like a lot of cars that you'd see like in the British Motor Museum, for example.
Yeah, you see a lot of that here.
Yeah, you actually see them outside, closer to you. Maybe you
Is
can even
this-
see them being turned on.
Yeah, it's different. It's different to a museum because you get to see, you can see them a lot closer. A lot of these, rather than being stuck in an exhibit and stuff like that. So I think it's worth coming to anyway. So cool. All right. See you next time. Bye.